Hello everyone, and welcome to Mike Muse's Megazords. Today's video is about issue 60 of the Altaya Megazord build. And once this issue is done, we are officially at the halfway point. So, let's get this open. Do a quick parts check, and then we can get on with it. So, let's get some bits out of the box first. We've got 1, 2, looks like those go around that way. Okay, so this is going to be the outer leg parts of the Tyrannosaur, I believe. So, yes, so 60.1 and 60.2 will be the covers for it. 63 and 64 will be internal construction blocks. 60.5 we have got 2 connection pieces on a sprue. 60.6 is what looks to be the other side connection point for the hip. 60.7 will be the outer cover plate. 60.8, this one here, is going to be some detailing part. 60.9 will be a part that goes into this detailing part. 60.10 will be the outer cover plate with the decorative parts on it. 60.11 is this little silicone O-ring. And then we've got our hardware pack, 60.12, which will be 9 black 2x5mm screws and 5 silver 2x4. So let's just double check we've got that. So 2, 4, 6, 8 and 9, yes. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. All good. Okay, so over the page we go, and let's get started. So we're going to need to grab 60.1, which is going to be the outer cover cap, and that looks like it's oriented this way. 60.3 will be the one with what looks to be 2 holes here and here, which will affix onto these 2 sections here and here. So we'll drop that into place like that, and then this will be secured by 60.12, which were the black 2x5mm screws. So we'll grab one of those, and that'll go one here and one here. So this is going to be incredibly fiddly, I can see. Let's try this one first. There we go. And then that means I can probably balance this screw here. There we go, just like that. Almost like I've done it before. Okay, so this is the internal connection piece. So now it looks like this is going to be how to describe it, the front of the leg of the Tyrannosaur. So the friction joint connection piece we had from the previous issue on Tyrannosaur is going to slot into the slot at the front just here. So we'll grab our Tyrannosaur from here, So we've got this joint here going into this hole here. Okay, and what we'll do, just quickly, to make sure we orient this correctly, is we'll grab a pair of pliers and just twist this round. Like so. So this should slot neatly into place like that. Okay. And now what we're going to do is take our previous little sub-assembly with the metal side part here, and this is going to, we're going to put the side connector piece here into this port just here. And this is 60 C. There we go, so that'll just sit in there nicely like that. Alright, so 60D, we're going to take our 2 bits off the sprue here. And I've got some cutters for that. That's the first one. And number 2. Just grab the X-Acto knife and give that a bit of a trim. There we go, 1. And 2. Be very careful with sharp knives, don't cut yourself. 3. And 4. And this part here is going to be using our silicon O-ring. So we put the silicon O-ring just over the top of the post on this part. And then this section will go and sit on top of the O-ring here. Somehow. Oh, yep, there is a tiny, very, very tiny little tab here and a slot here. So this will fit into place and stay there. And then we need 6012, one of our black machine screws. We'll just drop that in the top. And secure that in place. Like so. So what does this do? Where does this, ow, where does this go? This part will now go into 60.3. So let's orient the model this way. 60.3, 60.5 will go into place down here. Oh, I see what this is. This is the sliding part for the Megazord legs for tank mode. Okay. So then what we do now, put this down here. 60F. We're going to take 60.4, which is this section here. Flip it over. And then we're going to take, there's a slot here for this part we've just added. You've got 3 connection ports here which will line up with these 3 parts here. And then this section here will be the cover for the hex nut here. So I'll make sure that's all lined up nice and neatly. And then 3 more of the black machine screws will go in here, and then what we're going to do is drop them in one by one. That's the first one. Now the second one, and finally the third one in this bottom corner, just here. Okay, so that's that section done. Last part is we're going to take the cover cap, which is this section here. This will go onto your two connecting posts here and here with the two ports here and here. Just like that. And two more of the machine screws. So we'll drop those into the connecting post 1 in the corner, and number 2 in the opposite corner here. So that's these two, 1 and 2. Let's go over the page. And then, what have we got? So now we're going to take, let's just bring this back, you can see what I'm doing. 60.9 and 60.8, which are these two parts here. 60.9 goes into 60.8, like that. I'll just sit in there nicely. And then this will drop into place with these two connection posts, 1 to 1 and 2 to 2. Yep. There we go. So that's that section done. And then the last part that we're going to do for this build video is to attach the other side's connecting piece or construction piece to the hip pivot joint. And again, we want to angle that so that the vertical part is facing towards the back, and then we'll just secure that in place with 4 of the silver machine screws. As long as we don't drop it, so let's secure that one first. There we go, 1. Two. 3. And finally number 4. Which leaves us with 2 spare screws as normal and 2 parts spare for the next part of the build, which will be coming right up in issue 61. And that so far is the view of what we've just made. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe. Any comments or anything you want to talk about in the video, don't forget to drop a comment in the box below. As always, your views are greatly appreciated. And we'll see you next time for issue 61. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.